Hello, and welcome back to the Fall of Phlan. What happened last time, ladies and gentlemen?
Dicks.
Smashed glass.
Stab throat, and flowers in a mug.
Phlan hasn't fallen.
See, the thing is,
Yeah.
I have
standing.
absolutely no memory, so all of this could be completely true.
It is fucking.
It
We killed
is
that
true.
ancient dragon, and you were just about to tell us what loot we got.
You get a wooden dildo.
Oh hell yeah! Can I add that to my character sheet?
Please don't. I don't want the image of an ancient old lady shagging herself with a wooden dildo.
No,
I
probably,
did put that idea in my head then.
probably be a unicorn dildo.
That'd be sharp.
No, if you file it down. Oh.
It was inherited by the toothless lady from our old game.
Yeah, so
what I remember was there was a crypt.
Mm-hmm.
we solved a puzzle revolving around the gems that.
I'm very
Romantic.
impressed you managed that. Just in time.
Yeah.
Not to die from suffocation or poisonous inhalation.
And oh yeah, there was the
Zomboys.
there was the pub with the
We were asked to. They felt like there might have been something dangerous in the pub, and we had to try and discreetly find it. But a certain someone doesn't know discretion.
God,
Subtlety.
why did you do that?
I
mean,
knocked
stealing
someone out by
soup.
throwing a mug at them.
yes you did.
I tried
It
to have.
was really contributed to the investigation.
You stabbed a guy in the throat.
Yep.
He
He was
died.
just the rest.
And
He
you didn't even say the
died.
Lannisters send their regards.
Yeah, you didn't even make the most out of it.
I literally had to spend money, buy flowers, and stuff it into a mug just to stop people from getting electrocuted.
Oh yeah, good times.
Yeah.
All right, so the last mission of the Defiance of Phlan booklet.
Yeah.
Are you ready? You were told that Madame Ferona's Tea Kettle was the place where adventurers could find work and avoid the hassle associated with other places in Phlan. So far, that's not actually being true because there was a massive kerfuffle just a moment ago.
I was gonna say, this is news to me.
Madame Verona, a stout and officious halfling who runs the establishment with her 55 daughters, has proven an excellent hostess. As the sun finally settles in the west, you settle down for one last beverage. Whitley, one of Verona's 5 million daughters, sees to the late night crowd. Her
Goddamn
startling
halflings.
white hair is pulled back in a tight braid. She expertly juggles pots of tea, tankards of ale, flagons of wine, and other assorted mugs and cups, to fantastic applause. The door to the tea kettle opens, revealing a worried-looking gnome. He wears patchwork clothes and rings a floppy hat nervously in his calloused hands. He peers
Is
around
this-
the room. Sorry, go ahead.
Is this gnome named David?
No.
I don't know what that reference is for.
Neither do I.
So,
None of you
Nice
have.
name.
is this actually a reference I know then?
Well,
Is
I
his
don't
name
know, is it?
Tim?
Kind of. I'll have to remember, but I've heard it before.
Is his name Charles?
You've never heard
People call him
of
Tim.
David the gnome?
I've never heard
No.
of David the
No.
Gnome.
What?
Oh.
I'm like,
Well, now you've got to explain it now. Who is David the Gnome?
But Robin, it's from your time.
Shut
It
up.
was a show about David the gnome. He lived in the forest and went on adventures with a fox.
What the fuck shit were you watching?
Dude, did you just take some acid?
Cookie, how high were you? Come on. Share the shit.
Hang on, I'm gonna share the. Do you guys mind if I share an image in the group
I
chat?
mean, I guess it did come out like in mid to late 80s.
Yeah,
showing
that's
the
like
age
9/10 of the of us, not the audience.
yeah, I was only available in '93, I'm afraid.
Oh, I've seen, I've recognised the picture,
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
fuck
I've
you,
seen that
young people,
picture.
then.
but I don't know if that was
But Robin
David
isn't
the
a young
Gnome.
person.
That is fucking hilarious.
I've never seen this before.
It's a
Can that be our cover
Guardian
picture for
gnome.
today?
Just a garden fucking gnome riding a fox. Yeah.
Anyway,
That's our cover picture sorted.
anyway, back on track.
Yeah.
He peers around the room until his eyes focus on your group. He quickly walks over towards you, ignoring the stares and jibes from the other patrons. Are you adventurers? My little girl is in trouble. Will you hear my story? I can pay.
Is this little girl a fox?
His little girl is not a fox.
Oh.
Oh. But no, Nadros will turn to him and say, "What sort of trouble?"
He pulls up a chair, and begins to tell his story. He introduces himself as Rillo Leadstopper, and he is a tinkerer. He makes little sort of like toys and bits and pieces for children, and he's practicing clockwork, but he's not quite got the time right.
Okay.
His daughter is called Vilona.
She's called the Loner.
Yes, Vilona.
Loner.
And ever since her mother died, she's been in trouble with the law. Most of them were, minor offences and fines or a few days in jail. But because of that, the Black Fists generally sort of like, if they're looking for someone to blame, they'll pick her because she's an easy target. Last night, she'd come round to visit for tea, and the guards busted in and arrested her. Now, in the past, when she's been arrested, she would be taken up to Castle Vallejo, and the next day he'd go and pay for her release. But when he went up to inquire about it, he was told that she wasn't in the castle jail. So, he went around trying to bribe some of the more liberal guards and called in some favours, but no one knew who she was. No, he did not say Castle Vajazzle.
It's literally the first thing on the list.
So, panicking at this point that there was no way to find his daughter, he went into the seedier parts of town and found a thief who spoke of a secret prison that a small group of Blackfist guards used to torture and murder prisoners without their leadership finding out. And he'd heard a rumour that Vilona had been taken there because she'd taken something valuable from one of the guards. And he'd discovered that the prison was beneath the ruins of the Lyceum of the Black Lord, which there's a secret entrance to the place from caves on the shore of the river.
Does somebody have a vibrator going? What the hell is that?
That is my computer fan.
Damn.
Oh.
It gets
Normally it's
warm
not.
in his
Normally
room.
it's not audible. Anyway, if the characters, if you are willing, just read you the book at this point. If the characters are willing to go there, no, he offers you 50 gold for the information of going there and finding out how to release her. If you are able to bring her back, he is willing to throw in a fine magnifying glass.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Magnifying glass.
We can
I could
burn ants.
I could go all Sherlock Holmes with my investigation skills.
You can.
Just I'm
Oh,
staring there.
does it actually increase like your investigation?
I'd give you a boost.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
detective
that, I want to
Hyde.
wear it as a monocle.
It'd be like the size of half your face.
So it's just slap it
Exactly.
on your face.
That
Feel
still
like-
sounds like something Ragnar would do.
Yes, it does.
I see it now. What'd you see? Stonework.
Okay.
Okay, so basically he thinks that this is something to do with oh god, what are they? I keep forgetting what they're
The
called.
Blackfist.
The Blackfist. He thinks this is something to do with the Blackfist, and
Yes.
she took something she really shouldn't have.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Do you know where this place is? Like, how do we get there?
Lyceum. They said Lyceum.
He said that
Literally
there is a secret entrance to their prison from caves on the shore of the river.
Would I have heard of this secret prison?
Probably. You are a
Make
bit on the
me a
shady
history
side.
check.
You are
Okay.
you are an ex-Blackfist, so I wouldn't.
Do I get my advantage because the Blackfists are humanoids and I'm recalling information about them?
Also, why the fuck am I not in roll 20? What am I
would
doing?
say yes.
Yeah. Come on,
I just love the
make a
fact.
roll. Sorry.
I would love it if you were the one that actually made the place. Like, oh yeah, I know the back of that place. Let me just get this back. I keep in mind.
Just pull that out of her bra.
Oh.
So, like, when you were in active service, you heard whispers of this place, but no one sort of, like, inducted you into the membership of, like, the people that actually had access to the place.
They were too scared it was going to get really out of hand.
Well, like, they
Brutal for them.
they knew that you were, like, a bit shady, but you were never, like, overtly, like, clubbing people in the street. You were just sort of, like, you know, protection rackets and the like.
Just the odd throw.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't know anything special about it.
Just that some people need to be stabbed.
Yeah. Resist arrest, spear in the chest.
That's
me
a paddling.
motto.
I bet the crime went down either forcefully or through fear when you were in the back.
So yeah, he gives you like a pretty accurate location of how to get there. If you are willing to go, of course.
I'm up for it. I mean, if the fact that they're not telling him, like, if they are lying about this, that's really dodgy. Like, they're lying, saying they don't even know who she is or anything like that.
I'm sure we can sort this out, no problem. They're a lovely bunch of fellas. Be no problems.
Lovely bunch of fellas indeed.
Well, it's not like they're going to try and stop us.
I mean, they might.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we got gold, it's fine.
Yeah. Also, what do you think she stole?
He he's completely has no idea of what she might have taken.
Well, it sounds interesting to me.
I wish I'd done this earlier.
So when should we set out?
He says I can take you straight there if you'd like.
Sounds good.
Let me just shrink people. The lighting is making this map very laggy.
I should probably stop watching the stream because that feels a bit cheaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meta? I've been told off for that before, but seriously.
Yeah, behave yourselves.
Yeah, I just realised that you couldn't see it in Roll20. I was like, oh, wait.
I see everything.
I see eternity.
My investigation skills are just that good.
Okay, so he leads you down to the river.
I light a lantern so I can see shit.
Where the hell am I? Oh, there I am.
I see me, but I don't see you.
Everything is black. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Heinz lights the lantern as you enter into this this tunnel.
Is that a door?
That is the door, yes. The tunnel runs for several hundred yards before it ends in a door. The stonework around the door looks well crafted, unlike the rudimentary tunnel.
What can I tell about the stonework?
Maybe a history check.
At advantage.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Vera be getting into a Black Fist get up?
That's genius.
4.
Yeah. I'm gonna put me Black Fist tunic on.
Okay, so you start putting that on. Sarah, you didn't actually come through on the mic there, sweetheart.
Oh shit, sorry, I had to mute because I had to type something, sorry.
Alright. Ragnar, you don't know shit. Like, it might be rock, it could be, diamond for all you know.
Did you really roll at advantage?
I start mining it.
Neck.
It's diamonds! I'll be rich!
So what was it you were saying, Sarah?
I was saying, yeah, she has her old uniform, so she could put that on and try to, blend in.
Alright, so Vera, you get your uniform on. It's a bit tight, but,
I've got it. Why don't I take this one pair of manacles that I've got, and everyone just holds their hands together behind their back, and I'll pretend I'm arresting them.
What would you be arresting us for? You're not going to make up some crazy, stupidly unrealistic crimes for us, are you?
Staring the piece.
Just disturbing the peace.
Yeah.
I
Didn't
guess
like your
that.
face. You didn't pay the correct bribe.
Okay, that actually might work. That's the thing.
Plus, you stole me soup.
You stole the soup.
That was a donation to the cause.
I swear to God.
That was Blackfist property.
You could tell she used to be a part of the Black Fist, can't you?
So what are you actually doing? There is a door ahead of you. It's
Are you
locked.
actually going to pretend to arrest us, or are you just going to stroll in there like you own the place?
I'm going to pretend, well, as long as you're okay with it, I'm going to pretend to arrest all of you.
Heinz is just going to stand back and just let you do that to them, but he's not getting the handcuff. He'll stab
I
a
would,
bitch
I would much
first.
prefer no actual handcuffing, because, you know, a lot of my defense relies on me being able to swing things.
I wasn't going to actually handcuff you, I've only got one pair. Just, like, hold them behind your back and try and act restrained.
Yeah, she said just pretend we are.
Okay, Ragnar puts his arms out, but I'm keeping hold of my shield.
You have a shield?
Strapped to his back. Wait, which one was it that took the black
Wait,
shield?
no. Do I have a shield?
Do none of you
No,
understand
no, I don't.
the concept
Who took
of
the black
pretend?
It was the black dragon that got us. I mean,
Yeah, it was Balthar that took that.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's because he was
And
like,
you got a two-handed weapon!
Yeah, you don't.
yeah.
you're gonna like attach a shield to your fist while you're swinging it.
You got a shield on each fist, like a
No, I'm just thinking that I need a magic shield.
So, the door.
Alright, once
All right,
people got their hands behind their backs, pretending
yes,
that they
I'll-
handcuffed them.
I'll put my hands behind my back, looking rather disgruntled about this.
And I'm actually handcuffed now.
Can I check to see if it's locked or booby trapped?
Did you happen to handcuff yourself?
No.
No, Ragnar's trying to handcuff himself.
With a shield
I don't
that
know how
doesn't
they
ex-
work.
With a shield that doesn't exist, apparently.
So, Heinz, you're going to actually try the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Can I look through the keyhole if there is one, or is
There is a keyhole, yes.
then I look through the keyhole?
Alright. You look through the keyhole. Hang on. I can do this.
Do you ask who would live in a house like this?
And you see that.
Ah. What the hell is that?
That is a thin room.
Yeah.
I just see a very, very thin strip there.
Well, yeah, because he's looking through the keyhole.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, of
So
course.
Bruce sees it, we don't.
Yeah. So
I will knock on the door and yell, "Oi, lads! I've got some unruly citizens to drop off."
I'd have probably stabbed you in the foot for that. It's like jabbed my elbow. This is a stealth measure.
What?
Just start
Why are
running.
you pretending to be arrested then?
I just like put my hands behind my back. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, you hear like a scraping, a door opening, and then some footsteps. Like, password!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Blackfist stay alive. Okay, we've stabbed someone.
You just like wait for a second, like, wrong password.
Oh, right. Is it password 1?
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, I didn't write it down. I'm
Try
always forgetting
admin,
it.
admin.
Could you give me a hint?
What? No! If you don't know the password, you don't belong here.
Oh, come on, look, we've got prisoners and everything. You can't have me taken back. It's halfway across the bloody city.
At this point, you hear like other scrapings.
What about if you asked me the city I was born in and the first pet? Would you tell me the password then?
And my mother's
Okay.
maiden name, would that help?
Yeah.
I hate every single one of you. I just want you to be aware of this.
Ragnar will shout, "Ha, now you're gonna have to let us go free." How about that, you stupid guard?
Oh, come on. They didn't even bribe me. You can't make me let them go.
Stupid Blackfish, I knew you weren't shit.
See, they're so unruly.
Not to mention your uniforms are shit.
You're just gonna take that. You're just gonna make me let them go after that. You're not even gonna give them a bit of a kicking.
Is Dan okay?
I think he's
No, I
died.
hate all of you.
Can I stab the guy through the keyhole?
No, your rapier is not that thin.
Shit.
His penis is.
Otherwise it would shatter on the first contact.
I will beat your ass down, Ragnar. Come at me.
Jeez, that was like a cookie line there.
Seriously, one of them's about to whip his penis out and try and stick it in the keyhole. You've got to let me in.
Is there like an eye socket? Because he actually see us.
No, he's not actually looking through, no.
Okay, then I'm gonna stop picking the fucking lock.
For a moment, I thought Dan just gave up and walked away.
I mean, you have no idea how tempted I was.
Alright, well, we'll see you next Saturday.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
Okay, roll sleight of hand for picking lock.
Yes.
And I get proficiency for my thieves' tools. Is that somebody else?
Do you have
we
expertise?
all gotta roll shit tonight though, because so good.
11.
So, yeah, you like, it's like, oh fuck this. Whip out your thieves' tools, and then there's a click. And the door swings open. And they jump back at the sight of you having managed to open the door. And you very visibly stood there with your thieves' tools out. And everyone can roll me initiative, please.
Hi.
I told you they was unruly.
Should have listened to her.
Uh,
Oh, that's alright, they're going.
Dead
Slow as
last.
Has everyone rolled?
Of course, there's a wolf. There's always a wolf. Why is it
It's
always a
gonna
wolf?
eat me! Why didn't I see the wolf?
There's a doggo, because he wasn't there before.
Oh,
And of course, Ragnar's gonna rip shit to shreds.
Alright, yeah, starting with Ragnar. Off you go, lad.
Since it's a two-handed weapon, I'm presuming I can hold it with my cuffs on still.
You're not! You don't!
have cuffs!
I know. I just like making Daniel
I
rage.
fucking hate you.
Alright, I'm
It
going
made me
to...
choke on a chicken nugget.
I'm going to rage myself,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna step in there,
Alright.
and I'm gonna swing for that one.
We want straight ahead. Cool. Go for it.
Yeah. Ah, shit, I've forgotten the effects of rage.
You do extra damage.
+2, yeah.
Yeah.
Extra damage. You also have
And you
damage
take-
resistance.
Yeah, damage resist. So yeah, these guys in front of you are all wearing the Black Fist tabards. That hits. And you can see underneath that they've got chain shirt and they've got a shield and they're all carrying spears.
7.
4, 7. Very nice. So yeah, you cut a big swathe into his chest, but he is still standing.
Can I spit on him and then go, unruly my ass?
I mean, sure, but
They weren't even the ones calling you unruly.
I know.
Alright, the wolf is obviously going to come up to here and have a good go at you.
Yeah.
It's got advantage. It's pack tactic 15.
Whew.
Is that a miss?
That's bang on.
Ah, bang on, very nice. So you will take 3. And can you make me a strength saving throw, please?
And I have advantage.
You do, because you are raging.
So, strength, that makes it 5 at advantage. For 24?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easily. Alright, Vera.
I look at them apologetically. I hate to do this, lads, but you're under arrest. And I move to here, and I'll take a swing. Take a stab, I guess.
Alright.
Is there a wall there, or is that the full door?
That's the full door. Like it's
Yeah.
double door.
Oh, okay, cool. He
I
hasn't
forgot
acted
you
yet,
had a
has
full
he?
He
one.
has not acted yet. No, he's on 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, unsurprisingly that hits.
15 damage.
Yeah,
Headshot.
you just like stab him in the throat and he drops gushing blood all over Ragnar, who loves it.
Okay, just because I want to see how it works. As a bonus action, I cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Is that from the PHB?
That's from the spells PDF.
Alright, let's have a look. 'Cause I have no idea.
For the duration of your movement, you don't provoke opportunity attacks. In addition, the first time you make a weapon attack on your turn before the spell ends, you make the attack roll with advantage. Your speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. Concentration up to 1 minute.
That's pretty bad.
Alright, so that
Isn't it?
you should have done that before you attacked.
Oh. Do you have to use the
Uh,
bonus action before you attack? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can do. Okay, so in addition, first time you make an attack before the spell ends, which is up to a minute. So basically, your next attack roll is going to be at advantage, and your speed has increased. Until the end of that turn. So the next time you
It's
attack,
when you hit them, like the first attack on your turn, every turn is advantage. And then if you hit them, I think, your speed increases by 30. I think I read that right. So do you have to cast a bonus action spell before you attack?
it depends on the bonus action spell.
Oh, okay. So this one is before you attack.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
That's where it's most efficient.
Alright, we'll run it like that for the moment, but I need to have to think about that one because that's worded extremely badly.
Yeah, it is a bit. Originally I thought it just gave you 30 feet more speed.
Well, it does that,
Flat.
but like it's weird.
Yeah.
We'll roll with it for now.
Okay, cool.
Alright, but that's your bonus action. You've got nothing else to do unless you keep
Nope.
moving.
No. Not
Alright.
where I am.
Balesar. Balesar.
Alright.
There you go.
Sorry. Let me see. So I'll move in here. And refire.
Ooh, very nice. What save do you want? It's a dex save, yeah?
Don't kill the prisoners.
Yes, dex save.
I'm assuming you're hitting these two.
Yes.
Alright, cool. So the one on the left gets a 16, the one on the right gets a 13.
Believe, hold on. 8 plus con mod plus proficiency.
13.
14. Okay, so left passes, right fails.
Very nice.
And it's 2d6. For 6.
So this one takes 6, this one takes 3. Yeah, they're both. The one on the left is badly singed, the one on the right is badly burnt, but they are both still standing. Anything else?
Nope. Divine Smite is on melee attack, right?
Yes.
Then I'm done.
Alright, Nadris.
Okay, I'm going to step into the room here
Okay.
next to this guy.
Yep.
And I'm going to swing at him with my... Because I'm not going to cast any spells yet. I want to save those because I have the feeling that the worst is to come. With my Warhammer, which I magically enchanted earlier.
Mhm.
For an 8.
He manages to block you on his shield.
Ah, God. Don't think there's anything I can do for a bonus action, so I'll have to end my turn there.
Okay, Hines.
Okay. Would I be able to get the to here, or would I have to move around some stuff?
That would provoke
Yeah.
a few times. I mean, you could use your cunning action to get around there.
Oh sure.
Yeah, so you use your cunning action to disengage and then just walk round.
Okay, and I'll get to here, and then I can attack, right?
Yes,
With advantage.
exactly.
Perfect.
Oh
21?
yeah, easily.
And my sneak.
Are you attacking the one?
13.
Yeah, with an address.
Yeah.
Yeah, you puncture him in the back as he's like grappling with an address, and he drops down dead. All right, the guards. This one that's fighting against Belsard turns around like, "Here, Michael, fuck that one up. He's a sneaky bastard." And so this one comes over and tries to stab you with a spear, Heinz. Oh. For a 16.
Yep, he hits.
Nice. You take 2 damage.
Oh, fucking have ya.
And the other one is gonna try and kill Baelsar for a 9, which will be a complete miss. We're on to round 2. Ragnar.
Alrighty then. I'm at advantage, so why would I move?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Wouldn't you be at disadvantage because of the cuffs?
Oh.
Clap, clap.
It's like you guys want to put me in an early grave.
17 versus AC.
That is enough. That hits.
I'm happy I was at advantage. If not, it was gonna be a 1.
Damn.
7 damage.
So yeah, like he instinctively brings up his shield to block it, and you just shatter straight through the shield, take his hand off, and finish it with the axe in his chest, and he drops dead.
Badass. Then I'm gonna move to there.
All right. The wolf. Michael whistles like, "Here, Wolfie, get him!" And he comes over, and is swallowed by the guards. There we go. And we'll try and get Heinz.
Would that count as him having moved into my range?
He was already in your range.
Okay.
A 15.
Yes.
Nice.
My AC's only 14.
You take 7.
Oh,
And can I have a strength saving throw, please?
you can, but I can't make no promises.
DC is 11.
Okay. Strength saving throw, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, the wolf just like runs at you full pelt and leaps on your chest and bears you to the ground. You are now prone.
Get this fucking butt off me.
Vera.
Just
I
try to
yell,
say he loves
"Stop
you.
resisting arrest!" And then I try and stab the wolf.
Okay.
18?
Oh yeah, easily.
Seven damage.
7. Very nice. So yeah, you scar it along the back, but it snarls at you, but then keeps trying to savage Heinz, who is like desperately holding it off with his hands.
And then I'll try and club it with the other side of the
Okay.
halberd.
Oh
20,
yes,
I guess, hits.
definitely.
By savage, you mean it's like humping his leg furiously?
For 4.
No, he's trying to bite his fingers off, which is just enough to smack it over the head, and it drops. Its limp form, suffocating Heinz.
Why is Heinz and the dogs? This is the second time a dog has annoyed him.
Bertha!
Fucking scruffy little mongrel.
Alright, so the dog technically is actually on Heim, so I can step in where it is, right?
Yeah, you can step in anyway, but yeah.
Alright. And I will attack that guy.
Alright.
$13?
He manages to block you.
Oh fuck.
Nah, boys. Okay, Nedris.
But I'm resistant to fire. Can I attack again?
No!
Slap, slap.
Damn.
On that note, Nadris will step down on top of the other dead guy and will attempt to hit this guy.
Alright, go ahead.
No.
He ducks under your hammer.
Now I don't feel so bad.
Alright, Heinz, I'm assuming you spent half your movement to get up.
What is this
Yep.
guy's shield made of?
Call me a fucking sneaky bastard. At advantage, let's kill some bastard people.
Oh no.
I'm gonna re. No,
Why?
I can't
You
re-roll.
can't, it's already...
Yeah.
Yeah, so he bats your blade aside. It's like, ah, yeah, fuck all of you. I'll have you all. I'm a champion. And we'll attempt to finish Heinz off. 20 plus 3. Forgotten. Go away. Yeah, 3. Ooh, for a 22.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael's got the moves.
It really does. I gave him a name, and now he's a monster.
Can
Yeah.
we
For 4.
can we recruit him?
Yeah.
I need him to die for various reasons.
Oh.
Ragnar.
He's
So-
our pet
Like
now.
Dr. Watson.
So we seem to have an opening in the party. Would you like to join?
Don't kill me off, Bills.
Ragnar, what would you like
Oh,
to do?
Ragnar.
Bills.
I'll kill you off.
No, not again. References.
Alright. 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, easily.
He's gonna die.
Just please kill him.
15.
Yeah, you just like cleanly take his head off.
He's all like, I can't die, and then gets
And Doggie's dead, right?
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
the dog's dead. The combat is indeed over.
Heinz just collapses on the floor. I
But yeah,
fucking didn't
you
need
can
that.
see like the shock on Michael's face as his head comes off.
What?
Alright, now that you have butchered the guards, I can give you a
Arrested.
description. Yes, cardiac arrested.
Cardiac arrested the guards that
This
refused.
room contains 8 cells, 5 of which are currently occupied by prisoners who start begging to be released. A door to the east is barred from this side, and there is also a door on the south wall that is now open. A stone chair is bolted to the floor in the room's centre, and interrogation equipment hangs from the walls.
Interrogation.
Yes, it looks like a less tame version of Christian Grey's sex room. Like the tamest thing there is a cat o' nine tails with bits of glass embedded in the strings.
At which point I turned to Vera and I'm like, nice. So, was this the kind of shit you got up to outside of work?
Nah, they wouldn't let me in.
Can I check
Not-
the bodies for
Not
keys?
for lack of trying.
Not for lack of
Yeah.
trying.
You would
What
like
do
to check
the
the
guards
bodies?
have on them?
Yeah, check
The
bodies.
guards have on them. Fuck all.
Seriously.
Not even keys?
Not even keys.
But where's their bribe money?
Not
Don't
that.
Probably in
tell
the-
me they wasn't even taking bribes.
This doesn't seem to be the bribing kind of place.
I
It's more
shake
of
my
a
head in disgust.
personal revenge type of place.
Right, let's go look for the key.
I vote we go south.
That's the torture room.
No, the torture room is the one you're in.
Oh,
No, the one that if you walk down,
yeah.
there is a table and some chairs in the centre of the room. Well, it says in the centre, in the corner. While a couple of bunk beds line the walls. There is a small cooking stove in the opposite corner, and a small little chest.
I check the chest for traps.
Maybe a perception test.
Roger that. Perception. Oh. 18.
You do not find any chests, and you notice that it is indeed unlocked.
You don't find any chests.
Chests.
You don't find
What
any
is it?
chests. It's actually an illusion.
Oh my god! No, it's a mimic and it's
Michael was a practicing magician.
I feel really bad about killing Michael.
No,
now.
you don't find any traps, and you notice that it is also unlocked.
Yeah, I opened the chest.
Also, Heinz, do you want a little bit of healing? I'm not a healing-based cleric, but I do have cure wounds.
That would be very helpful.
Inside is 34 gold.
I'll
and
write this down.
A key, which you surmise is the key to the cells.
34 gold, right?
Yes, 34.
Okay.
I check under their poorly drawn beds.
Underneath their
in their
poorly
bedding.
drawn beds is nothing.
What about in their poorly drawn beds?
Not even a prawn mag?
Once
Oh
you
my-
get in, there is a dwarf in the bed.
Guys, there's a dwarf in the bed.
We need
Get out of bed, Ragnar!
Oh shit, it was me.
Okay, so am I gonna roll for a cure wound?
Yeah, you can roll for cure wounds.
Yeah, let me just find how much it is, because unfortunately I don't
So
have.
it's a D8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah. Hang on, what's my wisdom modifier again? +3.
What domain is the dress?
She is the domain of the forge.
Which allows me to either magically enchant my weapon, so it's counted as a magical weapon, or I can give myself extra AC.
Oh, that's cool.
You get 9 health back, Heinz. Unfortunately, it means I don't make as much of an efficient healer. But
But I mean, it's getting a bit samey where we all at least have one life cleric.
yeah, it does get a
Yeah.
bit samey.
Yeah. Tough for the help.
Whilst they're doing that, I'll look over at the cells and say, any of you a gnome, or are you just short?
They look very emaciated and underfed, but all of them are at least of human height. You do notice that 2 of them only have one ear, which you remember is
The welcomers.
The
Yeah.
welcomers.
Alright, at which point Nadris is gonna get out her she's gonna get out her warhammer again, and she's gonna smash the locks on the cages that are the things that are holding them in.
I could open them. Just Hyde has the key, like
she's
just
angry.
fling
No,
them.
Nadris doesn't like this. She don't like this. She's gonna do it the aggressive way. She's
Okay.
building up steam
All right, make me an attack roll.
on the door.
Yes.
Please don't make it so that I accidentally hit the humans instead. That'd be really
the door has
awkward.
AC 25.
There we go.
It's very late.
Okay, there we go. 21.
Yeah, you smack the door. Make me an attack roll. Not an attack roll, damage roll.
Roll.
Okay. For 5 damage.
Which door are you opening?
I will go for this one here first with this kid.
All right, so yeah, you smash the lock off, and he like immediately staggers out, like wobbling. It's like, thank you, thank you, sweet dwarf, thank you.
Just get out of here fast before any more of them come, okay? And then
yeah, he immediately runs
okay.
down the hallway.
Heinz.
Are you gonna
Open
You're gonna
up
start unlocking them.
Right, yeah, those 2 just like again stagger out, thanking you, and
Yeah.
and pelt it. Nadris, you want to try and bust open this lock?
Yeah, I will try this one as well.
All right, just make me a damage roll.
Okay, just damage rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 for that one.
Yeah, you shatter the lock again, and he thanks
And
you
for
and
the
runs.
last one, 7.
You shatter the lock, and he leaps at you. Roll me initiative.
Wait, what?
He leaps at you.
Wait, is this one of the welcomers we let run away?
Nope.
Damn it.
He has both of his. And Nadris was the one that opened that one, so you're over there, Heinz.
Okay.
Yeah, we go.
All right. Well, that's the important one. Yeah. So he pulls out like a little bone dagger that he was hiding. But you managed to get there first, as he's like, you see him jump towards you, and like your adventurous senses kick in. You get the chance to swing first.
Okay. Does he look like he's like raving or anything like that, or
Yeah,
is he
he
just
doesn't look like he's entirely in his senses.
Okay, so I get a chance to strike first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. For 5 damage. Not a lot, but
You
go
just
non-lethal,
crack
or-
him alongside the head, and he drops unconscious before he manages to get at you, and his bone dagger falls to the floor.
Oh god. Nadris realizes that what she just did out of instinct, like she just did that out of like adventurous instinct to defend herself, and she's just like, oh god, what did they do to these people?
While she's doing that, Lyra comes in and goes, "Stop resisting arrest!" and stabs him with the spear.
Alright, yeah, you finish him off. And just like as you like release him from this mortal coil, you see like a small smile spread across his face.
Aww.
He's probably really pissed off that it has to be someone in a Black Fist uniform that did it though.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, in front of you is another door that is barred from this side.
Should we undo the bar and open it?
I would like to peer through first.
There isn't. It's not locked. It's like there's a wooden bar stopping it from opening.
So there's no keyhole or anything like.
Should we do an ear check or?
You can listen if you'd like.
Yeah, let's make a perception
Yeah,
check.
make a perception check.
Come on. 6.
You
I hear
don't
the sound
hear
of
anything,
wood.
Really. Yeah,
Door
you
creaks
hear
in
the
my
sound
ear.
of the
Do a
ocean.
perception.
Ah, so calming.
Yeah, you can
What?
also make a perception. You don't even hear the sound of the ocean. Like, you might want to check your pulse.
Yeah, no, he
Guys.
hears his own ear, he hears his own heartbeat in his ears.
You hear
He
the
hears
lights
the
that are
heavy
in
metal
your ear.
music. Yeah. The music that constantly plays in his head.
No, it's,
Perhaps we should just go through.
yeah.
Can I imitate The Shining and just smash with my axe?
Well, you can.
Just
I mean,
Heist
we'll
take
have
the
to
bars
get all
off.
their blood first, but
Does anyone disagree with me doing this?
I take the bar off first.
You take the bar off.
Yeah. Then he can go smash it all he wants. Go for it.
Smashy smash.
Roll damage.
No, I mean, you just, you bring your axe up and smack into the door, bring it up and in again, and you're just like starting to chip away chunks of the door at this point.
You're scaring them down so anyone's
And you eventually like break your way through.
Here's Ragnar.
And you see a grand cavern. Well, the chamber was once grand, but is now in shambles. The walls have collapsed and given way to earth. An obelisk stands in the middle of the room, surrounded by a cage. An obelisk stands in the middle of the room, surrounded by sigils. Sorry, I was reading 2 sentences at once.
It's an obelisk surrounded by a cage.
Surrounded by obelisks. Has been erected in the middle of... So it says an obelisk has been in the middle of the room, and then a cage has also been erected in the middle of the room. Make
So
your
it's like-
fucking mind up.
Is the cage being held by the
Right,
obelisk,
no,
or is it like?
fuck this bullshit.
got-
A cage is in the middle of the
Obelisk
fucking room, surrounded by obelisks made of black stone. Inside the cage is a young gnome woman in a grey tunic, sat on the floor with her back to the obelisks. She rocks back and forth with her head in her hands, whispering, "Can't run away, can't run away, can't run away."
It's a shit song.
Wow.
Heinz will
Can I
walk
look
up
for
to the
traps?
Sure, make me a perception test.
cage. Okay.
20.
You do not see any traps. Hang on. Vera,
yeah,
can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
almost certainly not. No.
Wonderful. Excellent. As you step that close to the obelisk,
That's an obelisk.
yes.
Yeah, that's the obelisk.
The black stars are obelisks.
I thought they were in the middle of the room.
I thought they were packed.
Everything's in the fucking middle of the room.
God damn it!
The room is the middle. So it's
You
okay.
begin to notice that the room is getting darker, and darker, and darker. And you
Magical
begin to feel very, very afraid. In fact, one could almost describe you as frightened.
Like that was some kind of status.
Yes.
It's bit dark in here.
It's not that bad. What's he
I
on
call her a
about?
pansy.
Yeah, it's perfectly lit.
Did you forget your glasses again?
I don't wear should I wear glasses? Oh god. What's with all these obelisks? Why are they in the middle of the room and then at the sides of the room?
I will step in and I will pull her back away from the obelisk, like just grab her by the shoulder and pull her back, like.
What's that? Oh, it's a dwarf. Oh, it's the dress.
Alright, yeah, so you can make me another check. 6 seconds would have probably have gone by at this point. Yeah, so you sort of like shake your head and the room lightens again, and you kind of like put 2 and 2 together and think going near the obelisks probably triggers some sort of unusual effect.
Triggered.
Should probably get her out of the room.
No,
So-
I may I do some kind of may I make a kind of roll to figure out exactly what exactly these obelisks do, like other than obviously making someone frightened, like can they be smashed or anything or destroyed?
They look quite old and fragile.
So,
Okay.
history check at advantage.
I don't think it would be history. I just want to
Well,
know
that
like
sounds- but I wouldn't say it's a history check.
Or Arcana. if
Make
anything.
me an insight check.
okay, just insight.
Yeah.
Mhm. 16.
You're not quite sure what it is that's making them cause this kind of effect. Maybe it's the type of stone. Like, you've never seen a stone like this before. But you do notice that while they are old and fragile, they are also what's holding up the ceiling.
So probably not a good idea to destroy them.
It's a fair guess.
Okay. But I'm assuming that the little obelisks circling the cage are not.
There are not little obelisks circling the cage.
Oh, sorry. What the fuck is circling her?
It's the worst written description I've ever seen. It's
The obelisks are
fantastic.
circling the cage while the cage is circling the
Heinz?
obelisks.
Heinz?
I'll be fine.
Heinz, can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Can do. I will scare myself to the bejesus, but that's okay. 14.
You feel fine?
Yeah.
Like,
While they're faffing around with that, can I just try and prise the bars open of the cage?
sure.
Strength?
Maybe a strength check.
$15.
Yeah, like the bars aren't like they're made of like really shite iron that they've managed to like nick and then like just about forge in the right direction. So yeah, you're just like, this is shoddy workmanship, and just like, and 2 of the bars just snap off of the thing entirely. So you're able to like reach in and pick up the girl.
I pick up the girl and I say, time to get you out, little gnome.
And at that point, you just hear a
Normies go home.
What's happened?
as from the ceiling
Fucking mind
drops
flare.
this.
No.
No, I would not throw a mind flare at you at fucking level 2. That's cruel.
I call bullshit.
Why the fuck does it go ah, la 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 la?
Because I couldn't quite reach the pitch that I wanted.
Scream!
Would everyone like to roll the initiative?
It's been watching Xena reruns as it waited for us.
Yeah. It's like, this is boring. I need to watch something.
At least watch Rick and Morty.
No, fuck me.
Aw.
Jesus, what's wrong with you?
New season soon.
Oh, we had to watch, what was it called, Sarah?
I don't remember.
Gumball and Dumb Shit?
Oh, Gumball and something or other. I don't remember. We had to watch that while we were at the party because the kids
Oh,
wanted the
The
TV
Amazing
on.
World of Gumball.
Whatever.
That's it. The Amazing World of Gumball. We
Okay.
had to watch.
This episode was brought to you by Rick and Morty and the
My
Amazing
hatred
World
of Rick and Morty. Right, Vera, would you like to go first?
Uh,
I mean, you don't have to, but you can. It's an option.
No, the thing's dropped from the ceiling going. "Ah!" So obviously I'm gonna go. Stop resisting arrest!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here
Alright, go ahead.
at advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love being a ranger. 20.
that hits.
Is it humanoid?
Does it look humanoid?
It's up in time.
I don't
You can
wanna
try.
assume- I don't want to assume it's whatever that is, genre.
Race?
Race thing.
No, it is a monstrosity.
13.
Alright, so yeah, you hit it with your glaive,
Halberd.
and while you cut, you're not cutting as deep as you expected that hit to go.
That's not right. Oh no, I'll whack it with the end.
Whack.
Yeah. It's pretty much a solution to everything. 22, I'm
That
using
hits
it.
easily.
Also, I
Four.
just noticed that Robin's damage roll was another 1d20.
Was it? Oh shit.
Alright, yeah, would you like to roll that again? The
Yes,
different
I would.
damage roll?
Sorry, I just noticed.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, to be
So
fair, I should have noticed that. Alright, so yeah,
Yeah.
You notice that both of these are not doing as much damage as they should be doing.
It needs magic.
Nadris.
Oh, it needs magic? I got some fucking magic, and I will step forward,
Yep.
and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds,
Ooh.
which is a touch spell. It is an action. I just need to hit it with my
Okay, spell
attack.
roll, yeah.
A spell attack roll.
Have you heard of Lord and
For
Savior Thor?
fuck.
So yeah, you like try and grab its tendrils, but it manages to like wibble out of the way of you. But the spell is still in your hand.
Okay, the spell is in my hand until I can touch it.
Yes.
May I make a? Do I have a thingy?
A
What's it
thingy.
called? I forgot what it's
You
called.
might have several thingies.
Inspiration.
I have inspiration. That's
Yeah,
the
you
one.
do have inspiration. Would you like to re-roll?
I would like to re-roll,
Go ahead.
please. Are you?
You still miss. You still have the spell in your hand.
Okay. Fuck.
Heinz.
Okay.
I
can't
have
move-
magic for you. Just give me another minute.
Can I move behind it to get advantage, or is that a wall there?
That's a wall.
Okay, so
All right, Natris, give me a high five.
would moving here cause me to do a wisdom check for frightening, or?
No, you think that now that you've made one, you pretty much got it in the bag.
Okay, so I'll move to here and then attack it.
Alright.
Uh,
Yeah, you like strike it with your rapier and it just kind of skitters off its scales.
yeah.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, I can attack my other sword, can't I?
Yes. That one cuts.
For 2.
2. But yeah, once again, what you thought was doing a decent amount of, well, I say a decent amount of damage for a d6. It does less than you expected.
Yeah.
Alright. Ragnar. Vera got dead of a heart attack from old age.
Oh.
I am carrying
rolls
the
five.
gnome, aren't
No.
I?
You are carrying the gnome at the moment, yes.
How am I carrying the gnome in my arms? On my back?
yes, in your arms.
Hit it with the gnome.
Maybe it's vulnerable to gnomes.
Gnomes are inherently magical.
That's true.
So you're just
Can
gonna
I-
get her to safety.
Yeah, can I put her down
Uh-huh.
and let her cower there?
Yeah, she just kind of like sits there at the moment.
I'll say, I'll be back in a moment.
Alright.
I'd be
Do you
back.
put on some sunglasses as you say this?
No,
Ow,
I think
my
I can
ears.
look- cool enough as soon as I get that magnifying glasses and monocle.
Fuck's sake. So anything else, or are you just gonna...
No, that's
Okay.
it. I'm just blocking the doorway in case Vanaga tries to get it.
The Grick?
The Greek.
God,
Really not a
clearly
Naga.
Brick.
No, that's the opposite of Naga.
The Rick, is it?
Yeah. The Rick Astley.
Oh no, look out for the Morty. Sponsored by Rick and Morty. Please,
I
please
think
don't
you made
kill
all
me.
our viewers leave.
Please don't kill me.
All our
And
one
more bricks
viewers.
drop from the ceiling and
Yeah,
kill us all.
there might be a surprising amount of assassins.
In your future.
Exactly.
God damn it, Rick.
And for you as well. Okay, so the Grick is going to attack. It's fair bet because no one's really like actually done anything to him. Heinz, because he just got unlucky in that one. All right, so yeah, he's going to attempt to wrap his tentacles
Poor
around
Heinz.
you. And misses.
yeah,
You're
that
like,
makes
no, fuck that! I'm not having any more of this shit. Belsa.
Alright, I will move up to it here. Which gives me an advantage, right?
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
No, fuck you.
Tough shit. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it. Damn it. I would have 0.
Yep.
I had 0 as well.
I am using my inspiration.
Okay.
I managed to get lucky to get an 18 as well. Oh, well,
Does
14.
that pass?
No, it's one off.
Oh.
DC 13.
Fuck.
So yeah, the room begins to grow dark, and you can just barely see the Grick as it is. But because you are flanking, it equals out, so you're attacking at a standard.
Is a Grick considered undead or no?
It is not considered undead.
It is a monster.
Yeah, it's a monstrosity.
Damn, I don't have any kind of resistance to this. Nope. Nothing. Alright, so standard.
That
20.
still manages to hit. Well done.
Alright, so... Alright.
You divine smiting it.
Yes, the 4 is radiant damage.
Okay. So that's 6 total. Alright, yeah, that seemed to have hurt it a bit more, but it's like you smack it down and the hammer doesn't like do much. No, is it a hammer or a sword for you? What have you got?
Yeah, it's a sword.
Yeah, so you slice down and the sword itself doesn't do much, and then it sort of ignites with this golden radiance, and that burns the Grick a bit, and it screeches at you. Yeah. Yeah. See? Alright, so Vera.
The Crick is a 1930s gangster.
Okay, give me a second.
It
Alright.
pulls out a fucking machine gun.
You'll never take me alive, coppers!
I mean, that's probably true.
Yeah, definitely in this city, they won't be trying to.
Yeah. Alright, as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike.
That will then... No, wait, didn't you already... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Ensnaring Strike. Fuck does
Yeah.
that do?
If I hit it, I will tell you, otherwise it doesn't matter. Right, let's take a... Why can I not type?
You haven't been writing.
Yeah, that's probably
You need
why.
to start writing again,
I
Robin.
do. 13.
That skitters off of its scales.
I'm gonna use the inspiration.
Okay.
Everyone's inspirations is going to waste.
You miss it completely.
Well, that was fun.
Alright. Nothing?
Nothing doesn't do anything.
Address.
Okay, let's see if I can actually hit it with the inflict wounds that's currently stuck on my hand right now. Okay. For 14.
You just managed to brush your fingertips against it, but that is enough.
It's enough.
That is enough. You've hit
Okay.
it.
Okay, so how much damage is this? 3d10.
3d10.
Are you
Ooh,
kidding me?
that's
Oh,
Are
not
you
the best of rolls.
No, it isn't. Are you kidding me?
But it does seem to screech in pain.
Yeah.
Oh, Balthar, I forgot. Can you make me another wisdom saving throw, please?
Sure.
You should have made one at the end of your turn, I just forgot to tell you.
13.
You succeed! The darkness
Ooh.
lifts. Alright,
Oh,
Heinz.
but I like their songs.
Oh, fuck off.
Let's stab
Fucking
it on
hate
my
all of
sword.
you. Alright, go ahead.
17.
That is a hit.
And I got my sneak, so.
Yeah. 4. That was a 6, not a d6.
Oh, god damn it. Stupid freaking. Oh, my macro's messed up. Let me just. Oh, there's just 4 and I'll roll a 6 right now. 2, so that's 6.
Okay.
And then my other one.
It is still standing.
Bonus attack, which is. I missed.
Yeah, complete enough to miss. Ragnar!
1, 2, 3. Is Vera standing there or just to the left?
No, you got it. You got
Just
there.
to the left.
Yeah, I'm can't
Just test
get
the
myself
macro.
centered, but I'm there.
Yeah, the macro's fine.
Good.
Ah.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of that.
Alright, give it a go.
I feel like Vera's behind me. It's like, let me through. I want to hit it.
23.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Let me smash.
Is it blue?
That is just enough to bring the beast down with a pitiful, like, and then it collapses to the floor.
It's just a swag as a dice.
I then start walking back to the gnome, pick her up and go, right, let's get out of here.
Alright, as you pick her up, coming through the door, is an elf with an arrow knocked and trained on you. Put the gnome down and leave. You will not take her anywhere and torture her more. There may be more of you, but some of you will not survive this fight if you try to take her.
Torture her? What are you talking about?
I want to fight the knife-eared little bastard. See, I'm making use of it.
Yeah.
You see, like, you say that and you see, like, confusion behind her eyes. Like, you're not Blackfist.
Take a look at the bodies on the floor.
And then Vera comes up. Hello.
Yeah, she immediately, like, turns her bow to Vera. Like, so you are Blackfists.
No. You can kill her all you want. I'm not gonna hurt her.
What? Oh, I'm retired.
It's not Surk, is it?
Then why are you here? No, it's not. It's female.
Nadris will
Wait.
step out at this point and say, the gnome's father sent us to come and save her.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, really? You're asking persuasion from me?
Yeah.
Charisma was my dumping stat!
Well, you know, you're the one that said it.
Yeah. She left of me. Persuasion's actually a bonus for me.
Ugh.
It's always been the chatty one.
While they're doing this, can Ragnar keep on walking towards the door?
No, because she, well, at this point, like, she seems to believe your story and, like, undraws her bow and puts her arrow back in the thing. Like, so her father sent you to come rescue her as well.
Yes.
Well, you've done a. She looks around. A very good job. I would have struggled with this many.
You might have also struggled with the thing back in there, and I like thumb back in the room where we just killed the rock. Crick.
She says, "Can I? Is she okay? Can I make sure she's all right?"
She's a little traumatized, to say the least. I'm not really sure if we can do anything about that right now.
She rushes over and like reaches into a little like a leather pouch on her belt. You hear like the clinking of glasses, and then she pulls out a small little vial, unstoppers it, and like sort of like gently wafts it near Velona's nose. And Velona sort of Ylvia, what are you doing here? And why am I being carried by a dwarf? Who's this?
Ragnar, nice to meet ya.
Ylvia says, these people rescued you before I could even get here. Your father sent them. But regardless, do you have it? And Valona nods and reaches down to her foot, which is bare, and pulls off some of her skin.
Oh.
Delicious.
Underneath is a map, and you can see that it was obviously like a fake bit of skin. So underneath the fake skin is her normal skin. It's completely fine. She's not just peeled her foot off.
I was about to be like, what the fuck?
Does she slightly twist her ankle back?
Yeah, she like rips her ankle sideways so her foot's facing backwards, and pulls off the skin as well.
Well, we'll be going.
And she hands the map to Ylvia.
Hang on a minute. What's that?
Ylvia sort of like holds it. It's like it's a map that the Blackfists had. That
What's it to?
leads to the lair of a white dragon in the mountains to the north.
Oh, I saw bloody dragons.
Dragons
So you've heard the
everywhere.
rumours too.
About the
Well, we've
dragon
noticed
lich.
a lot of dragon activity, but not what rumours specifically.
She just says the very same. My society, the Order of the Gauntlet, have been investigating rumours of dragons.
Hmm.
Wasn't someone trying to make a dragon lich?
A Dracolich?
Yeah.
I've not heard of that one.
In
We
a
investigated a grave. They seem to be trying to. That seemed to be what we were able to find out.
Someone or something is drawing dragons to Phlan, and that does not bode well.
Why would they want to do that, though? What's so special about this town?
I don't know, and that is the problem. We're looking into it, but it could be for any reason. It could just be access to the Moon Sea via the port. It could be anything.
Maybe they've heard that Madame Ferona's tea house is the place to go to.
It could entirely be that, yeah.
Do you have cakes?
They just swap in like, I need cake and beer. Could a dragon lich turn into like a normal lich, just like swap around?
No, because he's a dragon.
Yeah, but dragons can shape shift.
I think being a Dracolich, they lose some of their spellcasting ability.
Oh, that would be such a shame. It's just like a rotting corpse. It's like, I killed the zombie. It's like, raw. Suddenly it's massive. You'd never see it coming.
Shock.
But yeah, so she says, thank you so much for rescuing my compatriot, and hands you a small pouch that you surmise has 50 gold in, and a potion of healing.
Ooh, nice.
Shall I take the potion of healing, or does someone else want to take it?
We
I
have
doubt
two
it.
in our party now.
Okay, so we're adding that to the party inventory.
Okay.
Okay. We should probably get her back to her father, though, because I wouldn't be surprised if more blackfish show up.
Ylvia says that is understandable, and sort of like just like takes Valona's hand for a second. So I will see you back at the safe house later, but ensure that your father's well-being is good as well. And then she leaves. Valona's like, you can put me down now, dwarf.
Nope. Don't want to damage your foot again.
I can walk just fine.
I'm pretty
Put her
sure
down.
that skin was fake, Ragnar.
Yeah, so she gets down and.
But
So
it was
where-
a beautiful magic trick. Black but purple smoke.
Thank you. Now, where did my father meet you? Where is he staying?
He met us at oh god, Robin literally just said it like 5 minutes ago, and I've already forgotten.
Every session.
Kettle.
Why do I keep forgetting it?
The place to be.
Because that's
Like-
the meme.
The meme?
I just say we met him at the place to be or something.
Oh, Madame Ferona's tea kettle. That's understandable.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
I've heard that is the place to be if you don't want to deal with the hassles of Phlan.
Do you jazz hand what you say at the place to be?
I mean, it's like you don't even mean to; it just happens.
Like a reflex.
All right, so yeah, you head back to the tea kettle, and Rillo looks ecstatic that you've managed to save his daughter, and hands you the 50 gold and the magnifying glass and says, should you ever need anything, like created or fixed, come to his shop and he'll do it at a discount for you.
Also, I would actually I would ask if I could speak to his daughter in private about something.
She nods and walks aside.
Once we're out of earshot of her father, I say, you're with the Order of the Gauntlet as well, aren't you?
She nods. Like, yes, they helped me out in a bad spell a while back, and I've owed them ever since.
How come you've not told your father? Because he just assumes that you keep running off and getting into trouble.
The less he knows, the better. If the Black Fist knew I was actually part of the Order of the Gauntlet, they would crack down on him hard. The two are complete opposed opposites.
Understandable. Is there any way that that we can help or anything? Like, especially if there is a potential white dragon there. There must be something that we can potentially do.
Well, now that the Order of the Gauntlet know that you're in town and amenable to work, we might get in contact with you again if we have a job that needs a less official contingent.
I will keep my ears open.
You're going to be staying here, yeah?
You should be, yes.
Then we know where to find you.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, and she sort of like looks over your group, you're not going to be too hard to track down in this city.
We are a bit of an oddball bunch, really, aren't we?
She nods.
To see flipping Ragnar throw a mug at someone's face to knock him down.
I need to get me some of that purple dust that the halflings were using.
Yeah. Just Shazam!
Alright, so yeah, and that concludes Defiance in Phlan.
Nice.
Alright.
Let's divvy up, shall we?
You can do if you'd like.
Okay,
Yeah,
so four
If
light
you-
crossbows.
Sorry.
Do you want to end here, Sarah? You getting
I
sleepy?
think I'm actually good to go for a little longer.
Alright, then we'll divvy up later. We'll divvy up off screen.
Okay.
Sorry, because I was thinking, because originally I was worried I wasn't going to be awake enough for the game, but I'm feeling a lot better now, so I do want to keep playing for a little longer.
Alright, that's cool. We keep going. So,
Oh, just a question. It was half the value of the weapons to be sold?
Yeah.
Okay, so half. I've got it.
So, you were told that Madame Ferona's tea kettle, etc., etc. But you've decided that perhaps today...
No. Come on, say the whole thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You gotta say
You
the whole
can.
thing, Daniel,
Yeah.
otherwise it's not right.
You were told that Madame Ferona's tea kettle was the place where adventurers could find work and avoid the hassle associated with other places in Phlan. So far, that has been true. Madame
Except for
Ferona,
that one
a
day.
stout and officious halfling who runs the establishment with her 5 daughters, has proven an excellent hostess. However, today, you have all decided that you fancy a bit of a more rough and tumble state of affairs, and so you have slowly wandered down to the docks on the recommendation of Vera
This is gonna go well.
to a place called the Laughing Goblin, a somewhat famous tavern in the docks. It's a large, dark old tavern that has had better times. The woodwork is worn, the plaster, once white, is now yellowish and crumbling, and the chandeliers and lanterns rusted. The furniture shows the signs of heavy use and scars of various brawls. A thin female human with long black hair is cleaning tankards behind the bar, while chatting with a bold, overweight human male in the tavern's livery sitting on a bar stool. The sounds of cooking and the strong smell of cabbage soup comes from the kitchen. At this time of day there are a few guests, but it's not completely empty, with customers sitting quietly in various corners. Let me just move you over.
This is where I told them I outdrank the Storm Giant as well, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was, yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Slip the brick. Nostalgia.
Good times.
Just the toast.
So, the common room has 2 floors, with a large open space in the middle, with a stage. A number of tables are available, but there are also a few taken. The only decoration in the common room is a large carved totem resembling a laughing goblin, which is clearly very old and very well worn. As you walk in, the large gentleman looks over and says, "You can sit wherever you want, not the second floor. I'll be with you in a second."
So anyway we want, unless it's the second floor.
Yes.
Let's go have a seat on the second floor.
No, I think we're all just going to sit around this table, aren't we?
Can I yell back? What's going on the second floor, Ma? I'm assuming I know him since I outdrank a storm giant.
You do indeed know Fat Ma.
Okay, good.
He looks over. It's like, there's renovations.
All right then.
So why did you
That
recommend
sounds
we come
right.
here anyway, Vera?
Good grab.
Vera says there's an old recipe that has a famous cabbage soup.
Yeah, that.
And plus, it's just it's just a nice place. Can you all see his name token?
Fat Ma, yeah.
Fat Ma, yeah.
excellent.
Yeah. Although there's someone below the guy called Tabim who looks exactly the same, and I can't see a name token.
There's Tabim and Spurnick.
We can't see.
Oh, can you not see Spurnick's? Right.
No.
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 I must have missed one. There we go. Is that better?
There. Yep, we can see him
Yeah.
now.
You can see everyone else?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Aravel looks hot. Just saying.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I much prefer Kira.
She does have the swag.
Swag.
Yeah, she
I
does.
think Vera quite likes Fat Ma.
It's not the only thing
What did
that's
she
bad about
remind me of Brianna Carr?
Because she's badass. Alright, so yeah, Mark comes over, he's like, well, what you having?
it. Cabbage soup, please, and some beer.
Alright, one cabbage. What kind of, do you want ale, stout, strong stuff?
Strong stuff.
Strong stuff.
Is that the generic D&D strongbow?
No, it's like, you'd probably guess it would be a spirit of some description.
I've been hit in the face too many times today. Was it
Alright, so
yesterday?
yeah, he turns to the next person, probably Vera.
I'll have the soup,
So,
and I'll have a glass of the strong stuff.
strong stuff. Turns to Nadris.
So I guess I'll also have the soup and some strong stuff.
Soup,
Strong.
strong stuff.
Strong
Turns to
stuff.
Balthar.
Same.
Soup and strong stuff. And you, Master Dwarf?
A mix of everything.
I mean, the stews aren't gonna mix very well.
Do you
A
just need?
mix of all your finest alcohols.
That's his breakfast.
Do you want food with that, or just a drink?
Toast.
You want some toast,
Toast and all your finest alcohols.
or the finest alcohols, not just all of them.
Strong.
Right. Brilliant.
Strong finest alcohols.
Strongest ones to
We
knock
need
out.
strong dwarf.
All right. So yeah, he just sort of like, and then just walks off back behind the bar.
See, that's why I like it here. Friendly service.
So yeah, he
With a
just kind of
smile.
like
Sorry.
sat around, sort of like enjoying the atmosphere. It's quite warm. And then after like a few minutes, he comes back carrying a tray, like a couple trays actually, one in each hand, which is You know, not even shaken. Like, you can see, like, while he is incredibly rotund and is sweating profusely, he has got each of these trays in a steel grip. And he puts one down that has 4 bowls of fresh, steamy cabbage soup with a side dish of baked bread and a piece of cheese. And he puts down 4 sort of like tumblers of a clear liquid, and then just puts down a tankard of some sort of like weird mess in front of Ragnar and some toast.
Science is interested to see how this turns out.
Yeah, well, are we all just gonna watch Ragnar? Like, okay, let's see.
I mean,
let's see.
even Fat Ma himself pulls up a chair, sits down, and looks very interested.
Well, first I dine upon the toast, obviously.
Yep.
Is he eating it like proper poshly? Like,
I have my pinky up while I take bites of it.
Cuts it into triangles with the battle axe.
Alright, so yeah, while Ragnar fucks around with his toast, Fat Ma looks over and is like, "Here, you guys heard about Soulcold Keep?"
What happened?
Well, the beacon went out a couple of days ago, and no one knows why.
That's not usual.
Nadris just mutters under her breath, "Dragons," and starts eating.
Dragons!
Vera, didn't you tell me you did a shift up there once as punishment?
Yeah, it was years back.
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely put on the ears.
Like you've put on the pounds, Mark.
Oh, well, yeah. More to love.
You ain't wrong. You still got rooms upstairs.
Nadris is just slowly going greener in the face, like, oh god, I don't need that image. I don't need that.
And he's just like, no, they're being renovated. Are you getting deaf in your old age? They're being renovated.
I know they've been renovated, but they still work as rooms, don't they? I mean, you've got a bed, right?
He just like shakes his head. Anyway, legend says the keep used to be a temple,
Shot down.
and that the spirits of dead priests haunt a buried treasure beneath the keep.
Poopy.
Okay.
Treasure, you see.
Ah, yeah. Some people say that's why House Sokol was created to keep a hold of the treasure. I mean, you know, they can also tax the riverway because obviously it's, you know, the only way people can get up and down. Although there's not many folk over there anymore. It's only, you know, the House Sokol and whatever Black Fists the city sends. And then he kind of like looks at Ragnar expectantly.
We all
Alright.
turn back to Ragnar.
Just sipping a drink of her own drink, eating some soup.
I have just now finished off my toast, and I will pick up the tankard, and I will down it in one.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Chug, 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 chug.
5 says, 5 gold, he says, he throws up.
14.
So, you down it in one, and you hiccup for a second,
Yep.
and then you're just like, no, I'm okay. Oh, but you are now poisoned for the rest of the day, as you know, the whiskey mixes with the wine and the stout, and it's just making you feel really rank.
It must be the wine that did it.
Never weeks.
Fat Mard just looks disappointed. It's like, oh, well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
What were you expecting?
Well, at least a bit of chuck-up, you know. That's why the bucket's there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint.
Hey, Vera, do you know anything about the ship of pirates that's been attacking villages on the Moonsea?
Is a ship been attacking villages?
Yeah, we had a refugee come in from a couple villages over. Says it was a ship full of ghosts or monstrous pirates, maybe like zombies. I don't. He was absolutely raving. But they sent some blackfists up to check the village. It was completely burnt down.
Really?
Yeah,
Ghost pirates?
something like that. Yeah. I mean, if that's true, and they come for Phlan, then we're going to need Sulcol Keep to be the first line of defense.
Maybe we should go check this out.
I mean, there's
Well,
probably be some money in it for you.
We should go check this out.
Yeah, pirates do have the booty.
I think it's more that maybe we should check the
The beacon.
Saltmore
Keep.
Keep. I keep calling it Salt. I'm gonna just call it Saltmore.
You can call it whatever you want.
Yeah. But maybe we should go to the keep and see what's going on there. If it needs to, if it's first in line for defense for the village, I think that's a higher priority right now.
Yeah.
All right, as you
Ghosts
kind of
on
like, sorry, go ahead.
Ghosts on both fronts, not good.
Yeah, ghosts. So you sit down and you're like eating your cabbage soup, which tastes surprisingly good for cabbage soup. Ragnar's like trying to keep his stomach down. And Fatmar like goes off to keep like being a bartender. When
There is awkward flirting.
yeah, exactly. The door busts open, and in walks a crowd of dock workers. They seem incredibly angry, and they march past you to these two women. 6 of them do.
Can I just get my hand ready on my axe?
Yeah, you just sort of like surreptitiously move your hand to your axe, and they march towards the two heavily armed women. It's like, oi! Your friends in the keep are costing us work. Where are they hiding? And one of the women just like looks up. The one on the right just looks up like, sod off, Furus. Crawl back to the hole you came from before you and your friends get hurt.
Sick burn.
Do we just hear that from? Does Baelstar just say that like?
Yes, I do, because I'm at least half tipsy from the alcohol by this point.
All right. So yeah, like Kira and I've forgotten her name. Aravel both stand up and like ready their fists as the dock workers all seem to like be getting ready to square off. The woman from the bar, hey, no, come on, take it outside at least, please. Like, if you've got problems, that's fine, but don't fuck up my bar. But like, no one's listening at all. Kira grabs the one that was talking to her and just slams his face into the table, just knocking him out cold. And if everyone would like to get involved, that's where we'll end it tonight.
Oh, fuck.
On a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Oh, Ragnar even rolled initiative.
Ragnar's ready for it.
I'm way in there.
I think what Nadris would have done is just like quickly down the rest of her soup slowly and then just turn around and slam.
I am so ready for this fight. I know what I'm gonna do already.
Oh, alright.
I wonder, does it involve turning around to all the dock workers and breathing fire on them and breathing acid on them?
No!
I would like to argue that since I already had my hand on the axe ready, since I anticipated this, I would get to smack someone.
We'll see. Alright.
Only due to the fact that I'm a red dragon and I breathe fire.
Yeah, exactly.
And you supposedly fucked another dragon.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so.
They all get involved. I'm gonna eat their
Fuck's sake.
soup.
Thank you everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week because there's no episode on Sunday. because Toby's going to be at Zoe's graduation. Again, congratulations, Zoe, for graduating. Well done.
Yay.
We will
Congratulations, person I don't know. Yeah.
see you all next week. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.